Carroll tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. The 1-1. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He jacks that one out to left. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Kyle Stowers stands in now and watches strike one. Hit in the air out to center field. Junior. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball. Tatis waits. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering misses, and the count now even up. Up the middle, brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jason Varitek. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Outside.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
This one in the air. And there's 1 down. Here is Bryce Harper. Little chopper rolls foul. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Harper checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
The next pitch misses.
That's
and the count 1-2. And that's too high.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On to first, and it's in time for the 3rd. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Bernie Williams. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
We have a switch hitting legend at the plate right now, Boog. Bernie is just so smooth with everything he does. He can swing it, he can field it, and rumor has it he can really play the guitar. He's one of those guys that is just great at everything he does.
Check swing, no appeal. Line drive. Tatis makes the grab, and there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
To the right side, Edman. In the dirt, nice pick. And here is Scott Rowland. Flied to right his first time. That misses the zone. Ball one.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Simmons on at second with two down. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. And that's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Kicks and deals. Tatis drifts towards it, hauls it in, and there's one away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. One out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. Check swing went around. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. And that one is inside. In the dirt. And that is the inning. On to the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Marte goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
And now it's filled up.
Count is full.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. That one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Kyle Stowers digs in now. Fly to center his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
In the air, right field. Tatis. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom four at the plate. Ricky Henderson.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one inside, and it's 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Two now. And that skips into dirt.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one ripped. And there's a base hit to right field. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. That pretty much split the...
Ricky runs. Ball outside.
You gotta be...
Throw safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one to first, and foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That's back. Adios, pelota. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Varitek in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that one sliced foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Snags it for the second out. And now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. And that's down and away. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he held up. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-1. And now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
There's a strike at the knees.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Tatis gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in score.
Simmons now at the plate. Hammered. Base hit. Tatis around second. Headed for the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Comes through with the RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, Honus Wagner. Ball one, no strikes. Just missed.
That's the ball.
One out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's in there, and it's 2-1. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first, and 2 away now. Scott Rowland, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, base hit. Simmons rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that one fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, blocked. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2-2.
2-2.
That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit right there. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it in.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's in there at the knees. Breaking ball inside. 2-1.
Hit it right. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
3.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fires over to first. And the lead.
It was an off-speed pitch.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. On the outside corner. Got him looking. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. All set for the top of the sixth. Anthony Santander at the plate. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That one ripped, but foul. Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Kyle Stowers will hit next. Just missed. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tatis makes the play. 2 away down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Hit on the ground to short. Seager fires over to first. And they take care of Tatis. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Martinez back to work. Check swing, called strike. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Corey Seager getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Hard hit, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Inside. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And they take the lead. It's 6-3. One down. So Harper stands in. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Jose Ramirez. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 outs. And that's downstairs. 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line. And that drops foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Bernie Williams. Just off the inside edge. Brash, 6'1" righty, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Diving, makes the grab. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. And that one in the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Honus Wagner. 0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Over to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the 7th. Now Tommy Edman. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
Upstairs.
2-2.
And the count is even, 2-2. Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These pitchers are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
A little bit low. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part, to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
They say you win.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here.
And Earl Hendricks. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Scott Rowland. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-1.
That's off the inside corner. 3-1 now. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's Ketel Marte.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Adam Ottavino. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rowland aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Adolis Garcia struck out swinging his first time. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That one felt good. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And ball one. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come.
Now that's strike 3. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Ricky Henderson. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball. One ball.
Throw. Save. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Man at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 8-5. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Anthony Santander.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Inside, just missed. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jason Varitek. Swings through that one out in front that time. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball-slider combo that is so impressive.
Now batting.
Man at first. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Jose Ramirez digs in now. Pulls that one foul. Varitek, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis brings it in. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Ottavino back to work. Fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
1-2.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-2. That one drifts inside.
Count is full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Man it. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one's in there. 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the shortstop, Honus Wagner. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Scott Rowland, the next to hit. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 8-7. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet on.
Smoked on the ground a second. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Pictures for our poster, you'll be cropped out if you're not with us. Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam band. Sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I need. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in the rap race. Beating them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailpipe, my face. Nothing to gain, no one to blame. But so it's the same. You can't contain all of my game. To keep it the fame. Whether I'm paid, whether I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. You can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now. I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I'm gonna love you still. Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. I can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting the trophy. Phonies and bronies wanting to turn the bands only. Came out my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch it, it's fantastic. This is classic practice, my role gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the pocket Jurassic. Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now, I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I'm gonna love you still. Two kids in a parking lot. When Sunday best just wasn't good enough. I remember those days in my golden age. So hey, so look at me now. I'm so statuesque, so bloody picturesque. Oh, what is this feeling? Come on, honey, tell me the meaning. What color is this? 'Cause I just wanna be a part of it. Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now, I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I'm gonna love you. Standing at the top of the hill. Love you
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of this same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. It's when we gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now when you provide your family with groceries, is that too much? Too much? And I love
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was the son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, once don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Put in my paces, put up my boots, I tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea.
Digging in, Carlos Beltran.
For the All-Star, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Just off the outside edge. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Close, but called a ball. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And first offering is fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2 down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there. And the slider just misses. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back here at Goofin Stadium. And pitching here today, Al Leiter. What do you have on him, Chris?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Next offering in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And that one missing low. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk. Here comes Corey Seager.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Ricky on the move.
1-1.
It's a pitch out. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. And Seager is set down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Marte on to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. And that top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Fought off foul. That catches the top part of the zone. And that is strike 2. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off left side. Second inning here, no score.
Ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the dirt, now 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. 2 down, base is empty. Scott Rowland will hit next. There's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Just missed. Swung on, belted. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Raines now at the plate. To third. Out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Jason Varitek. Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. And misses inside. That one not close. The count now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bryce Harper to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that gives Tommy Edman a chance to hit with 2 out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Misses off the inside, and 1-1. That's inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back here in Kansas City. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. This is Corbin Carroll. This one in the air, right field. Tatis under it. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Finish him.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done.
Runner on the move. They pitch out. Now they get the runner and a rundown. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline, and that will end the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Leiter back to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-1. Swing and a ball line to center. Beltran hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Left field. Reigns gets under it, and it's caught for the out. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Walked to open the ball game. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And that one is inside, ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Start of the 4th. This is Willie Castro. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Up and in, 2-2. Right through there, got him. One gone here. So up next, Gil Hodges. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here is Corey Seager. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Headed towards the corner. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. And here is Jason Varitek. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Inside, just missed. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
That one hammered left field. That is the inning. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Anthony Santander. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Tatis makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Scott Rowland. Doubled in his first AB. Fouled off. He was late.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
1 out, bases empty. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that is downstairs. 1-2 to count. That one just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
2-2 the count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lifted in the air out to left. Henderson moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Bryce Harper. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
You know, this group of hitters, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 3. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. It's 0-1. And he takes a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Man at second. And now it's filled up.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Castro. They put the tag on him. And here comes Tommy Edman. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone. It's strike 1 on Edman. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2. Oh, that's inside.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Man at first, one away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that.
On a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back here in Kansas City, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Henderson moves under it. Nabs it. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Towards first. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it is gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Willie Castro. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off.
Finish him.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Leiter back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Seager stands in now. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. So runner at second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Varitek, just off the inside edge.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. As a run scores on the play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Rolling. Zips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 in this one. Laced to right center, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now they've got him in a rundown. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Stepping in, Anthony Santander. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. A little bit high. Ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swings and misses. They're now 3-1.
1 strike.
Hard hit, right side. Edmonds slings to first. 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. A little out front there as he swings through it. Munoz, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Inside, just missed. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Headed towards the corner. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now it's 1-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. Ready to begin the eighth. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong settles under it. Makes the grab, one away. Tim Raines digs in now.
The left fielder, Tim Raines.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it, and a couple of quick outs. Ketel Marte up to the plate. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. And we're back. Leading off, Ricky Henderson. On the ground. He gets to it with a slide. Fires to first.
He's
got
out.
him. What a play. So now it's Corey Seager.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Misses the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Seager swings, rips one to right. Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? That should get the dugout going. It's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Soto, he's one of those guys that seems like he's out there to do just one thing, and that's strike people out.
0-2.
And 1-2.
He looks frustrated when a guy puts a ball in play, and that's what you're doing. You're coming in, putting out a fire, high leverage situation, and with his kind of stuff, everyone expects him to strike out hitters. Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Varitek, the next to hit, takes ball one. In the air out towards right center. Beltran ranging into the alley. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Out number 2. Here comes Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. When you think about building a bullpen, is strikeout rate one of the main things you're looking at?
Absolutely. And we're talking about.
They get the force, and that is the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Arrieta back to work. Outside, and it's 1-0. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
So they bring on the veteran, Bobby Milner.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a...
And he dives in ahead of the tag. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Crow Armstrong going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. He's 2 outs away. Now here is Willie Castro. Runner on the go. Hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-1. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very...
Always feel like I only go backwards. Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself now I'm over the home.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip,